Oh, yeah, great question. We did not provide an example, but one of the capabilities on the Azure platform is web-enabled applications, and leveraging those web-enabled applications, we have built supplier portals in the automotive space. Therefore, communicating not only quality information, but potentially supplier schedules and or confirmations and creation of labels through the portal. So thus giving suppliers who may or may not have EDI capabilities the option to to communicate with you effectively and to generate first pass labels that will be readable when they get to you. Yes, IHS data. We have done several projects where IHS data has been relevant, basically taking the platform information there, breaking it down into the components or the potential components or the opportunity components for individual suppliers, and then that becomes a one of the inputs, maybe not the input, but certainly one of the inputs that is measured against the production plan and the forecast. Okay, so the concept of the data estate is more of an agile approach. Thereby, instead of having to sign up for what we would call a heart transplant, potentially, of a full ERP replacement, we end up with customers who have specific priorities and specific agile-oriented deployments where we take very small chunks, but each piece has its own return on investment. So I guess the short answer to the long question would be, no, you don't have to do an ERP replacement. The objective is to make sure whatever data we need from the ERP is available in the estate, which may require us to extract and translate it to some respect, depending on the age of the system and the database architecture. Yeah, I think in this case, the recommendation would be to maybe step back and make sure with the potential of, say, what we would call a North Star process, where Brad was mentioning that we leverage a little bit of our operational excellence team to help make sure that the priorities have been established to return the most efficient investment dollars against the list of activities. Oftentimes we see companies focus on things that may be based upon who is either talking the loudest or the latest and greatest technology, and not necessarily stepping back and making sure that the things that we're doing will truly impact and have a lasting impact on the productivity of the business. So if there is some concern around this that you have not strategically aligned your executives' objectives to what you've started, it would make sense to maybe step back and do that.